This is the final episode. We have full netherite armor. We've gone to the challenge chambers. We've defeated the bastion, the nether fortress. We've conquered the ocean monument, the woodland mansion. The ancient city we weren't able to do, but I don't consider that a dungeon. I consider that as a landmark, just because it's that fucking bad. But anyway, take out your sharpness swords, take out your netherite axes, take out whatever damage you want, and make sure you have a shield. For you see, in this area, there's a new entity. The city of the end of the game. Haha, funny joke. End game, I get it. Did the other one die? Oh, no, it didn't. I was about to say. Alright, what'd you drop? You didn't drop it, bruh. I think we can shoot at them, but I can't remember. I can't remember if they're bulletproof. I think they're bulletproof. So anyway, look at this. This is fucking cool. I love how they do this kind of thing, because it gives you the fear of you can fall all the way down. And all you have to do is just like take some building blocks, whatever you want, and just kind of do something like that to kind of block off some of the ways down. There you go, and then there you go. So, my opinion on the end city. It's pretty well designed. There's no traps or anything. It's mostly just a slog of enemies that you have to conquer. Okay, I guess we can float. It's not that bad, actually. That guy. Is that all of them? Okay, cool. It's just a slog of enemies, and once you kind of get used to them, they're not that bad. Then you have these really cool, like, end rods here. So these are platforms. You gotta, like, jump on them and stuff. It's super cool. I like this. It gives you a little bit of parkour action. It has a little bit of everything for everyone. So not only is it parkour, but it's also like multiple enemies in a little corridor that make you float. It's a very unique mechanic, and I love that as well. How it has unique mechanics and has unique enemies. And then the loot is really good. You get diamonds. Look at that. 6 diamonds from one chest is not bad. But then you got projectile protection 4. So that's really good. And then you also got more gold, and you got more iron. So this is kind of like the okay loot. But then you get fortune 3, efficiency 4, and unbreaking 3. This is basically my shovel. So yeah, you get good shit like this. That's really strong. So now we have no wood. Let's put away the tiki totem. No. I guess the buckets? No. Fuck. Oh, right. I forgot. We can just pick this up. I think this still works. Oh, no, I still need a crafting table, actually. Unless... Yeah, no, I need a crafting table. Fuck. We were close, though. This kind of sucks. Yeah, we really needed the wood. Without wood, it becomes a lot harder. And there's no wood here, by the way. The end has no supplies for building, so you have to use what you have in order to get around. So we have to drop off some of these items and try to maneuver this a little bit. We'll take that with us because we can use it. That's about it. Okay. So, what we can do now that we've kind of deconstructed all of this, we can go down slowly and take these end rods with us. These are decorative, which is cool, but I would like it if they made it to where these actually had purpose. End rods could really be useful for, you know, all kinds of things. Like, think about it. It's a glowing rod. Why can't we put this on the end of like a club or the end of a mace or something and make a cool end weapon? You know, like that's what I'm saying. Like they could totally do that and they don't, and I don't get why not. Like, you know, there could be so many weapons and ideas that they can do, but instead they're like, nah, make it to where the end is the end. There's nothing here, you know. It's empty void. And it's like, why not make it to where the end rods can make super cool weapons like a club or maybe even like a hammer? I would love for there to be a hammer in this game. There was a hammer, that'd be so cool. You could do it like boom, boom, and then 2 heavy cores to make a hammer. And then the hammer is like a super powerful slam weapon that deals a huge amount of damage to nearby enemies. I'm just saying, that'd be so fucking cool. But they don't do it. Instead, they're like, ah, no, it's the end. There's nothing here. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, no. Put some, like, content, you know? Make it to where we can have a hammer. And the hammer does, like, 20 hearts of damage or something like that. It'd be the highest damage-dealing weapon, and it can't be enchanted to deal any more damage. So you can still use Bane of Arthropods and Smite and stuff that deal lots of damage, but you'd still have the ability to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, speaking of new things, there's a new thing inside this boat, but we have to get to it. So, oh man, it's above that. Oh boy. I don't know how high this goes. Let's do a test. That doesn't go that high. Yeah, you know, I just, let's not do the side either. What? Just safely. Yeah, there you go. Just safely go up here and, you know, carefully dissect this place. I hate you for doing that. Thanks. That was a bunch of unnecessary damage because fucking holes. So yeah, this is why I say do this, because then you can easily climb up. It's like, no worries. This doesn't hurt the layout at all. Also, there's like limited amounts of endstone, so that's actually kind of funny how I don't remember the endstone, but it also kind of makes sense. They barely use endstone here. They use it a couple times, but not enough to be, you know, rememberable. No shulker shell. That's outrageous. We want the shells because the shells provide... let me do this so that way he doesn't fucking, you know... Open up, you little fucker. Oh. I like how they can shoot each other, but it barely does any damage. Are they shooting each other? I forgot that they can hostile onto one another. Hey, Frostwalker. Anyway, this is the end chest. This was the thing I wanted to save for the end. You can literally put whatever you want in it, and it's a teleporter, so what we can do, let's keep that, let's teleport these away. Teleport that. We can actually do all of our armor if we have enough. No, we don't have enough. Alright, pick it up. There you go. So when you pick it up, you only get the obsidian out of it. If you have silk touch, you can easily get it. But I don't have any silk touch right now. Let me just walk away from that. Okay, where you at? I don't have anything to do anything with that. That's alright. What I want to do is I want to get close to this thing because there's some entities. I have no arrows, so I have to manually get over there. Oh, thank you! Thank you. This is the worst possible timing. I'm just going to teleport over here real quick. That is the worst possible timing because I'm over the edge, which means I can easily fall down. So you know what? Because you did that to me, I'm going to fucking kill you. Thank you. And then, there's apparently another one. Where is he at? He can be anywhere. Ah, I found him. Oh wait, no, is he above me? Hang on. I think he's above. All these purple blocks, goddamn. I think he's above. Do this so that way I can't fall down any of these fucking corners. Oh, is it that guy? Alright, we gotta wait. So this gives us some regen, some resistance. It gives us a lot of shit, so might as well use both to our advantage. So that room over there that has nothing in it, and there's... Motherfucker. Alright, cool. We have 7, so we need one more. Where? Bleh. They're very annoying. I'll give them that. They're very annoying. Alright. Doesn't sound like anyone's shooting at me anymore, so I'm just gonna go down here. Okay, let me go over here. Let me see if any projectiles follow me. Any whatsoever. So yeah, this is the only type of treasure room there is. The other ones won't have any treasure in them, so you can kind of ignore those. And what we want to do is we want to get close. Avoid all projectiles, because obviously if we get projectiled, we have to immediately escape the projectiles. I mean, actually no, because if we get hit by a projectile, we just go to the mast. Okay, come on. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, thanks. Thanks for all of that. Alright, cool. We got instant health, too. Okay, thanks for that. Okay. Just do this, so that way none of the projectiles can get in. That one's open, but that's alright. We got protection pants, curse of vanishing. Okay, and then fire protection. Okay, curse of vanishing. Okay, and then looting 2. Damn! We don't even get good looting, we just get looting 2. The sky is the limit, and we did it. We can now leave. There's no reason for us to be here. How many do I got? 9? Okay. I was gonna fly out, but kind of just, we're good here. Okay, let's leave. We did it. We got the wings. Our goal now is to just go home. So how we do that, we gotta go grab an ender pearl, which we obviously can do. Let me go over here real quick. Gonna do one of these bad boys right here, like this. There you go. There you go. Get a couple. Do one of these. Alright, look at as many endermen as possible. Pull out the looting sword. And of course it's iron. Alright, we got 5. That's why I wanted looting, by the way. Looting is so good, and I had to be fucking that. Sorry. Curse of Vanishing is annoying, but that's fine. Silk Touch Shovel with... Oh, that's mine. That's my shovel. Anyway. Fire Protection. We don't really got that many good things. Except for the looting sword, but that's about it. Okay, we can leave now. That's all I wanted, was the wings. Once you get the wings, you just put Mending and Unbreaking 3 on it, and then you're done. Game over. The end. You now have the strongest item in the game. You want to know what it does? It's just be a little test drive. Whee! Oh, you don't understand what I just did. Okay, well, let's try a little better. Please don't fall. Oh, thanks for that. I totally wanted all of that fall damage. Anyway. Scooch over like slightly. Please land on the thing. I did slightly slant. I hate you. Fucking just build a pillar. Build a pillar. Pearls don't work. They don't work. They never did. They never did work. Okay. Here. Are you ready? This is what it does. We can now fly. Right now, it's just kind of pitiful, but eventually we'll be able to make that flying a little bit more efficient. For right now, I need a way out. So, go find the thing, wherever it's at, wherever it went. My god, can the fucking thing be even farther away? God damn. Shit. Well, I guess I can talk about the end cities a little bit. So I like the loot. I like that there's diamonds. I like how there's diamond armor. I like how there's diamond tools. It does have a little bit of a limitation. There's not really any diamond hose or anything like that. There's not really any netherite or anything like that, which is a little silly. I feel like there should be netherite tools in there. Maybe some netherite in general. Maybe some ingots. Maybe like 1 or 2 per end city would be kind of nice. Maybe guarantee a netherite block of some kind in like a special room. Maybe make some extra rooms, because honestly this building is kind of limited. It was built during the time of like, you know, ocean monuments and woodland mansions, so it's not that detailed and it's not that very good. They could have made it a little bit better. They could have added some treasure rooms. They could have added some special traps. Maybe a trap where like pistons can open the floor and you fall through to the ground. Maybe special traps that shoot projectiles similar to the shulkers, which is what they're called. They're called shulkers, as you can see. Maybe special shulker projectiles will shoot. That it's a one-time thing, and then once it's done it doesn't shoot it again, so that way it causes you to float. I would also make it to where the shulkers are a little bit less common in certain areas. Like, there's like 3 of them in the little treasure room there, and that's a little annoying. I'd add just 2, maybe just 1. What I would also do is I would add some special types of endermen that protect the end cities, maybe ender guards. Ender guards would be like a special type of enderman that would protect the thing, and they would have special mechanics, like, you know, similar to how endermen kind of stand there sometimes. I would make it to where they do that, but they have a defense mechanism if you try to hit them. I would also give them a special effect that makes it to where if they are not hit for a certain amount of time, they will screech, and that screech will lower the player's defense stat by 2 iron segments. That way they get a little bit more damage in. I would also make it to where they can teleport the player via by teleport orbs, and they can just kind of shove players around. That'd be kind of cool. I would also make it to where certain endermen will have special items like heavy cores. They'll be holding heavy cores, because I think heavy cores are a placeable item too. I can't remember. I would make it to where they can hold heavy cores and they can slam your head with them, kind of fuck with you and deal damage and stuff like that. That would be horrifying if they just slap you with a fucking heavy core and it deals a huge amount of damage. Of course you can easily like build little like rooms and stuff, but here's the trick with the ender guards. Ender guards are smart. If they see you in a bunker of some kind, they'll try to like pretend like they don't care. They'll teleport away and wait for you to be out in the open. So they actually like strategically stay away from you if you're out in the open. Obviously they'll be able to teleport away from your projectiles, so no arrows. And obviously they have to be fought melee, so that's why I want the hammer, that's why I want the club, so that way you can fight them with, you know, cool weapons and stuff. All in all, I just say add a really cool weapon of some kind, or maybe some cool items to make it to where they can kind of defend themselves, like a little bit. That'd be kind of cool. So ender guards, change the shulkers' positionings, add more rooms, and just make it a little bit more user friendly. Because honestly, it's kind of weird in design. I like that, but I would like it to be more weird, where they expect you to use like pearls to get from one floor to another. Maybe have some floating buildings around them with like weird little propellers on the bottom, but not spinning. Just have it decorated like a propeller in like a wool shape to show that it was like Maybe not like that. Maybe like a special type of block that will float islands and stuff like that. That'd be so cool if there was like a block that could actually help with floating islands. That'd be so sick. God, can this like fucking portal be any farther away? I'm trying to think of like where it was. Oh right, like we bridged over here. So that means there's a bridge somewhere and I'm just not seeing it. Ah. Wait a minute. Was it over? No. Very confusing layout, honestly. I think the end is very confusing in general. That's why I made it nether, sorry, not nether brick, end brick. I made it end brick so that way I can tell the difference between the end stone and my paths, because I can get confused very easily. God damn, where is the... This portal is just nowhere to be found. I guess we can keep talking about the end city then. What I would also do is I'd probably add like mini wyverns. Not like, you know, bosses or anything like that, but like mini bosses. And they just kind of like float around, and if you kill them, they provide dragon scales. And maybe the dragon scales make like special like end stuff. Like the elytra is clearly an end item, so keep it the way it is. But maybe make it to where we can craft elytra with dragon scales. And then dragon scales can also make like slippers. And the slippers allow you to slow fall if you hold down shift. You'll slowly fall if you jump off an edge. And then you'd have a special type of robe for your pants that also goes around your body. So it'd be a pants slot item, but it would look like it goes over your, you know, body and your whole character. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be unique, it'd be special. And then finally for the hood, it's just a wizard hat. Fucking add a wizard hat to this game. It doesn't, you don't have to add magic, just add a wizard hat. Fucking goddamn. You know how many times people wanted to be wizards in this game? So many times. So just add a wizard hat. Give them what they want. And the wizard hat allows you to use the chorus fruit a little bit more efficiently, so you can actually eat the chorus fruit and look at a direction, and it'll allow you to teleport in that direction. You basically become your own Enderman. Actually, what the fuck am I doing? Where are the elytra? That way, if you do somehow fucking fall, you can just elytra and then throw an ender pearl. And just wait for yourself to teleport back to the surface, obviously. Yeah, the elytra kind of fixes this place, to be honest. I hate how it's so far away, the end city. I wish that the first teleporter will teleport you to a very close end city. It will deliberately teleport you to the closest end city it can. That way you can easily get the elytra, and then this place becomes a little bit more of a breeze. That sounds a little bit like cheating, but I think that would be fair. One elytra for somebody to use to go get the rest, so the people in the game don't have to worry about elytras. Anyway, we can take it off. There you go. So if we do need elytra, we can just switch. There you go. So as you can see, the elytra is taking damage because we are using it. If you use it, it'll take damage similar to a tool. So it's kind of not really a armor. It's more of a tool. And you got to use it like one. So you got to know and understand how tools work, obviously. So you kind of can't use this thing like a, you know, armor. You have to use it like a tool. And I like that. I think that's cool. Anyway, we have a lot of Endermen here, so let me grind up some pearls. That'd be very helpful. Do some of this action. Dig a hole for me to stand in. Just a little 9x9. Be a little area for them to fall into. crotch, they get pissed. What you gonna do about it, pussy? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. When you look at their like crotch, sometimes they get mad at you because your cursor is technically over their face. That's all it looks for. You look at their crotch and then they get pissed. I remember as a kid, I would say that. I would be like, oh yeah, I look at their crotch and then they get mad. And all my friends are like, what the fuck? That's not possible. And then they see me do it and they're like, what? Anyway. Oh, shit. Again, this item kind of conquers the end. You slowly, trust in yourself, and you slowly get less fatigue and scaredness of the world around you. You kind of just accept the fall damage, and you kind of just accept the damage from the world and the pearl and stuff like that. You just kind of go for it after a while. There's the water. That's where we came from. Okay, I guess we can go over there. I don't know if we can really make that jump over there. I want to go to that one, but is it the closest to it? I don't fucking know. This place is fucking a maze, man. Clearly that's the way out, so we have to go that way. I think we just go this way. Go this way, try to find your way out this way. Keep the elytra on, because I'm thinking of just jumping and just going from island to island via by pearls. Because that's the way to do it. You use the pearls to teleport from island to island, and you use the elytra to slow your descent, so it's easier to go from island to island. It's better to fly later on when you have a specific item. There's a certain item that makes this traversal stuff a little easier. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so that was fucked up. Thanks for that. I totally almost died there. Now I kind of don't want to do that no more. It don't feel safe. Thanks for that. Anti-confidence when you fucking miss the pearl. Another problem with the elytra is that it overrides the run effect, so you kind of get fucked up by that. So you just gotta aim the pearl slightly above where you're trying to go. You gotta aim it just right, or else. There you go. Just leave the armor on. And then once you get to a spot where you can use the elytra. There you go. Alright, there it is. That's the way out. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, like and all that good stuff. I very much appreciate every comment and like I get. In the next episode. There won't be a next episode. Actually, this is the end. Damn. Was there any experience in here? Sometimes there'll be experience just kind of creeping along. Minecraft is a very special game, and I love this game. The original ending was better. It was dirt, and you'd easily like scroll down with the dirt. But I also like this ending where you get the like end particles. It goes into this nice little monologue about the game where it's like, "I see you, player. You mean Emperor Node?" Yeah, whatever. I don't really care about that. My final thoughts of this game. It's brilliant. It's a good game. The only downside about this game that I can think of is it's too grindy. I would honestly tone down the grindiness by making it easier to get certain types of blocks. I think wool is one of the biggest offenders of this. I would definitely tone it down by making it to where there's easier ways to auto get wool. Or maybe make it to where there's a certain sheep that produces like 10 wool at a time. You know? There's certain things that you can do to make the game a little bit more efficient. And right now it's just not efficient. It's not very good. It's still a good game nonetheless. It's still good as in like it's a good game. Like you can play it and enjoy it, but it has a lot of problems from time to time. I still enjoy this game. I still think it's great. The only thing that makes this game not so great is the moments when it's like you have to go through a lot of problems and try to solve it, you know? Let me get up here real quick. Oh, that's why it's lagging. I forgot. I forgot my chunks. All in all, it's a good game. I like this game a lot. It has problems with the weapons. It has problems with the ending. It has problems with the grinding. But if you were new to this game and you don't know anything about it, this game can get confusing. This game can get awkward. But is it bad? No. I'd say this game is actually quite nice and has a lot of good things about it. I'd say this game has a lot of enjoyable moments. I feel like it needs more, though. The weapons, you know, tone down some of the prices of some of the blocks. Make it to where there's easier ways to get wool. I feel like sheep wool is just, it takes too long. I get it, you can just make a bunch of fucking sheep and shear them all, but it'd be better if there was like woolier sheep with like their eyes covered up, and when you shear them, their eyes get revealed. And they maybe get a little faster because they're afraid of you, they're timid. That'd be kind of cool. You know, I think it would be better if there was more entities and more items and more things. But do I think this game is bad? No. This game's fucking awesome. And I fully recommend it, so let us go around and enjoy the last little bit of Minecraft. all I can really do here. My elytra is almost gone, so let's go put some mending on it, because honestly that's the only way to recover it. It will break on you, obviously, and the only way to fix it is with membranes and mending. This was a rather nice adventure, and I do think I've redeemed myself for my past. I won't go into detail about it, but this definitely redeemed me for the failure I did back in 2020 when I played this game and didn't do a very good job. If we would have had wood, we would have been able to do this. This is an amazing item that can store away anything you want. This is how I typically like to clean up worlds, is I like to use these shulker boxes, because I can just put all my shit in here, move them from point A to point B, and once you have the shulker box, this becomes 10 times easier. But that's the end. Sadly, the hoe is nowhere to be found, but it did its best. There is no reason for us to go any further. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like, thank you. If you subscribe, thank you. If you do anything to support this, thank you. But I'm done here. I have done all I could do. There's nothing else I could do for the series. That is the end of the series. If you want this to continue in the future, I will have I'll have a way for you to vote for this to come back, but as is, there's no reason to continue this. It's done. The ancient city, that would have been fun to do, but it doesn't have any loot for me. There's really nothing for me to do there, so it's all good. I enjoyed being able to change my skin to have my proper eyes. The reason why it was colored before was because in 2020 I didn't have those eyes. I changed it up to have those later on. Irene getting her pants color back. The paintings used to be just the original paintings that were added to the game, but I updated them to have more of the memes and stuff like that. I might put down more paintings when I come back to this. I'm definitely going to come back to this. But for now, this is the end. We've done almost everything. When I come back to this, we'll definitely do more of the achievements. We'll definitely, finish everything up until there's nothing else to do, collect dragon breath, fight the dragon again, levitate up to 50 blocks using shulker attacks, all that stuff. We'll do all that. I'll use up all these experience points to make a ton of armor, specifically diamond armor, mix them all again and make even stronger armor and maybe even better tools, because the whole point of the dragon giving you all those experience points is so you can make tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of tools and put them together. I'm not going to go into open LAN. I'll save that for when I come back, because honestly, I kind of like this. This is a good ending. I didn't taint it with, showing you the cheats like I did with Subnautica. It's just a nice, casual ending of Minecraft. This was a very enjoyable playthrough. It had its moments of pain and suffering with the grinding, but that's every that's every LP. I'm kind of happy it's over, though, because honestly, this game is long as hell. This is one of the longest games you will ever play. Thank you all so much for watching. And I hope you have enjoyed. Right, wife. Life good.